you people have greeters and you have ushers. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, do you know that in ABBA it's not like that? In ABBA, the ushers are the greeters. And they don't stand at the door, they stand at the altar. Yeah, on ushers, they smile, they welcome you with a warm face. In ABBA, they are not even happy that you give your life to Christ. They will just stand, bone face. As you enter church, usher go look you with eye. You go say, me. You go say, waiting. Usher will tell you. If you refuse, the usher will not talk to you. He will just walk down to pastor, say, Daddy, Ehona John. Ask him John Noreba, John Asimamba. Odoka John Ambaru Nambaburu. So I joined the ushering unit in my parents' church. That was where I now discovered that you get people who get church, whether you like it or not. So I took a very nice suit from a neighbor and I came to church. Very early morning, I stood at the door. The very first person that was coming was a sister in the choir. I greeted Sister Angela, please sit here. She said, hey, what's that your name again? Talkingdrum or whatever. Where did you start this church that you tell me where to sit? Don't you know that that charging point at the back there is my own? I say, hey. Answer, you are aware that if any animal, a woman call you, that's what you resemble. Say you are here looking like a monkey in suit. I say, Jesus. The next person that was coming was an elder. I greeted, good morning, sir. The man said, good morning. I said, sir, please sit here. He said, from Baga country now. Where were you when we bought this land? Where were you when we roofed this church? If I knock you, I went back to my pastor and I said, Daddy, I can't do this. Give me another department. You know, men of God have a way of motivating people. My pastor looked at me and said, listen, God has given you an unction to function. I said, hey, I don't really understand the meaning. He said, do whatever it takes to make it work. So that is where I understood that God can use anybody. You know, in the Bible, God used donkey to talk, right? So I went to Dube. I brought one of my brother. He's a deaf and dumb. I kept him at the door. I told him, Adi bebe. The bebe. Bebe. He said, bebe. He not his tie. The first sister was coming. He said, the bebe. The bebe. The sister said, don't you know that? I said, bebe. Bebe. She sat down. The next person was the elder. I've told him about the elder. I said, the bebe. As the elder, I said, the bebe. The bebe. The other said, where were you? Where? Said, the other sat down. And you know these people can be very angry. He still go back, go one and say, that day, everybody sat down well in church. Sir, you know it is spoiler. My cousin is a newcomer. He knows Sabi, our pastor. So he did for there. And you know, men of God speak in tongues before they climb the altar. Our pastor was gyrating in the spirit. You know, no pastor. You see pastor, they climb altar. They say, they said, that's the man of God. Say, we begged for 7 years. I told the man, I said, okay, pastor, let him put you somewhere. Later, I will talk to you. As I'm talking to you now, our man of God is still in the children department. Celebrate grace in the house. Sir, I learned there is a child education here today. Sir, are you aware that, you see these our choir people, they will put us in trouble. Oh? Sir, do you know that the songs these people sing during child education depend on how the pikin appear? There's a difference between my child, my pikin, and my tata. If they ever call your newborn baby tata, forget it, that child is ugly. Sir, if a child is beautiful, that's one we call kids from small, and they want to dedicate. Press the keyboard for me. During dedication, when the song leader look at the child, you hear songs like, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The pikin go come down. To tell you say the thing enter. If the pikin look like me, sir, as they look the pikin, song leader go say, now waiting you give us, Papa. Now in way we they bring for you. They'll come, they complain, they give God. Hey, Papa, oh. Nine way we they bring for you. Sir, you know, you can clap for God now. Just as your man of God is anointed to lift souls, me, I'm anointed to bring laughter. That's my calling.